G'day guys, I'm Ragnarok. Today we're going to be talking about the L115 sniper rifle. Some of you may know it as the L96A1, which is what it was called previously at the start of the game and in previous Battlefield titles. Why they renamed it, I'm not actually sure. But if you still want to use L96A1, it's the same weapon, L115. So for the optics, I usually just roll the 8x scope. Seems to be great for most ranges. For the accessory, I go variable zoom, just for that extra zoom when you're doing those further away ranges. Now barrel, normally I just run standard barrel, but if you want to do closer range sniping and stay hidden on the map, the suppressor works pretty well with this weapon as well. Just be aware that the bullet velocity will be lower with the suppressor on the weapon. Now for auxiliary, straight pull is pretty much where you're going to go 99% of the time. The only time I would go bipod is if you're doing really long range sniping with the 20 times scope or the 40 times if you're that insane. But otherwise just use straight pull, it's really good. Now as far as camo goes, just choose whatever looks the coolest to you. Alright, I'm just going to demonstrate a few things to you in the range here. So firstly, I'll demonstrate the bullet drop. So those targets are pretty far distance. I'll zoom in a little bit, and I can still easily get headshots without any bullet dropping at all. Even these moving targets aren't too bad here. So even moving targets, it does a pretty good job at training them. Now, as far as bullet damage goes, if you're about this distance from the target, you can usually get a one-shot kill just fine. So if you want to go red dot sights and do body shots, it can be done with this weapon on normal mode. Now I'll just demonstrate the bullet drop to you. So if you aim at something dark like a dark cloud and just shoot and hold, you can see how far the bullet goes before it starts to drop. I'll just show you that one more time. Hasn't dropped, now it starts to drop. So as you can see, it goes quite far. It takes a good second or two before it starts to really drop. So that's what I like about this weapon. Okay, now let's jump into some games and see how we perform. So you want to lead your target a little bit, just like that. So it's like top left of where he's running, if he's running left, for example. Don't be afraid to do a body shot too, especially if they're close. We'll usually one-shot them anyway. There we go. So it's nice and snappy, this sniper. It's like you just shoot and it dies. There's no delay or anything. The bullet gets there nice and quick. And it's pretty easy to aim with. It doesn't feel like bulky or slow or clunky at all. It's nice and agile. You just aim and click, which is what you want. Now if the target moves around, like this guy a lot, just wait for him to stay still. He will eventually. He thinks you died or you're not there anymore. And that's when you take the shot. As soon as he aims, boom. Having that no bullet drop is so nice. Makes doing these lead shots so much easier. So I try to aim around the neck at closer range, and sometimes it will hit him in the head or the body. Either way, it's good enough. Go for a knife kill too, don't be afraid to do that, especially if you need to reload. Just gonna sneak up around here. There we go. I think there's a mortar up around here as well. No, I'll just knife him. Rather not give my position away unless I have to. Look at this guy, I'll just wait for him to stand still. Perfect. Just go on the roof there. Just wait for his head to line up. Easy. Ooh, almost a headshot. There we go. I think they're parachuting on the bridge above me. Yep, I can see a few up there. Ooh, body shot. Another body shot. It only does about 39% damage in the body at the long range, but at close to medium range it does really good damage. Oh, sometimes you can just hip fire and it just happens to hit him perfectly. See if I can snipe him right through his shield. Ready? Oh yeah, that feels good. Alright, here's some old footage I found of my L96A1. So this was when Battlefield first came out. And I uploaded this video a long time ago. And yeah, L96A1 is what this weapon used to be called, and every Battlefield before that. I'm not sure why the name changed, but I'm sure you could find it on Google somewhere. But yeah, it was always one of my favorite snipers ever since Battlefield 2. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you found it great, subscribe to the channel and give it a like. And I'll see you next time.